Welcome to Table Talk, the show where we take your topics, we throw them into this bowl, we read them. Get rid of that shit right now.
I don't know how long this goes on for, I'll be honest.
Sounds like it's gonna get killed and it knows.
It knows.
No.
I came here
It's
on
already
table,
dead. Look, it's just a
on
head.
Table Talk, I'd like to say, meat is murder. Meat is murder.
All right, that's enough of that. Guys, we have a special guest here. Maude Garrett's here.
You had to think about
I was like,
that.
what's your last name, Maude Garrett?
I
Maude
like
Garrett.
that you addressed that because I was going to anyway, just to make it really uncomfortable.
No, I did it.
Maude.
Oh, you mean address that I was?
Yeah,
I was
we've got
taking
on the show.
Well, I remembered your first name. It's just hard to remember your last name because I just found it
You know
out
what?
moments before we started filming.
With a name like Maude, I don't need a last name. It's like the shit version of
Maude.
Madonna.
Is it M-A-U-D-E?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever seen Harold and Maude?
No, and I won't. I won't, because what if it's not good?
What if it's not
Are you
good?
out of your
My
fucking
name-
mind?
my
titular
name
felon?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
What if I can't, what if it inspires me too much and I will only start dating high schoolers?
I mean, that's
isn't
okay
it-
if you're an old
he's
lady.
like-
Yeah,
he's
I
Once you're an
20,
old
right?
lady.
He's like 20. It's about like a
No,
suicidal
he's a teenager.
20-year-old.
He's a
He's in high
teenager.
I read it was about a 20-year-old.
He
And
may not
somebody
be.
was like, ooh, this movie's about you. I'm like, I ain't gonna watch it. I don't watch good
Dude,
movies.
you need to. I have the Criterion Blu-ray, and we're gonna watch it.
Oh,
Alright?
I'm a nerd.
It's 2 vs 1 now, so.
Yeah, that's right. 2 nerds here, motherfucker. Fuck off.
I remember back in the day, I used to be a nerd, but now I'm not anymore. I'm not. I'm a nerd by like the kind that you don't want to be. Like I'm a societal nerd. Like, and
What are you? Are you at South by Southwest? What are you wearing around your neck?
I got a
there?
counter to count each time something happens that I don't like. By the way, 1.
What happened? that
You know I
don't
can't
like?
come to Table Talk with just 1 bit.
I know. You had the fucking cow, and now you got this shit.
I felt like it was gonna get
What are you
taken
gonna
away
do
from
with
me.
the Izzy next?
Oh, you don't like
something?
my Izzy?
Oh.
No, I said, what are you gonna do with it? I like the Izzy.
Dang, can you take one
This is
back?
going to be.
No, you can't.
All right, so let's get the goddamn show started. Maude, would you do
Do we
the
do-
honors as
yeah.
our guest?
Let's do this.
Are you reaching in and pulling a
Digging
topic
in
out?
deep.
Dig
got
in
this
there.
one. I've got it happening right now. You ready? Billy Parmiter, who is at Billy backwards Parmiter, said, "Watching Ghostbusters whilst I tidy my room. What do you like to do whilst doing chores?" Hashtag table talk.
First of all, I don't do chores. When I feel like a
You
chore
really
is coming
don't?
up, I leave.
Yeah, it's actually true. In fact, we had chores to do this weekend, and you were like conveniently out of the house while we
I
had to
mean,
do chores.
and then when we were cleaning up more yesterday, I conveniently had to take a dump. I know Darren was on me. He was like, "That's a real convenient dump you had to take." No, it was for real. It was a real dump. It was a real. I've been having real poop problems.
Oh, yeah.
Lee told me that if I don't poop enough, I'm gonna get what you call it, hemorrhoids. So I've been pooping every day.
Yeah.
no,
to
if
eat
you
more
poop
fiber.
too hard, you're gonna get hemorrhoids.
So Lee was wrong. She
You
lied
know what
to
I
me.
read about, man? I read about this on Reddit. You can have some sort of obstruction in your colon or in your intestines, so that you will vomit poop.
What the hell?
That's
No,
real.
how does that
It's-
find its way back up?
Because it's so impacted, and your colon is still creating feces that it comes out of your mouth.
I guess it's much better this way. Because pooping is kind of fun. Am I wrong? I'm sorry.
I mean, not all the time, but sure.
Like,
I'm just a girl. I do not do that.
girls don't poop.
So I'm like grabbing the walls, right? And I'm like, yeah! 3 plies not gonna cut it this time.
Yeah, you 4-ply.
I was talking to this about somebody recently. Does 4-ply exist?
It shouldn't.
I love 4-ply. When you're going down on a gal, you gotta work it up before you get...
Oh, cranky, well, get on. I'm sorry.
I accidentally bought 1-ply toilet paper, and now I feel like that meme where she's like,
I don't get it. I don't get toilet paper shit.
No,
if you can see through it, you shouldn't use it.
I remember one time I was like, dang, I'm out of poop. So I went to
Yeah,
your
you can't-
bathroom.
I'm out of poop.
I'm out of poop. I'm out
Oh, damn, I'm out of poop. I guess I gotta eat now.
I'm never out of poop. I'm
Let
like,
me press this. You said something I didn't
you
like.
make fun.
You were grabbing down there as well. I was like, let me just do
grab
something.
That wouldn't
Let
be
me
strange.
press
That would be
something.
strange.
Now you do. You just shat
There you go.
yourself.
Almost grabbed my
I know
genitals,
you.
didn't really do
can
it.
I finish
That's
your
one.
story? Because
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
You were out of toilet paper, so you went to my bathroom to get toilet paper, and it was like the worst toilet paper
Yeah, it was
ever.
the worst toilet paper. I
It was
remember
toilet paper from the Dollar Tree.
Darren was
No.
upset with me. He was like, where did you get this from? Because every time we go buy toilet paper, Darren's like, we can't buy this cheap crap. That's not us. We
But
don't
here's
roll
the thing,
that way.
like I have toilet paper basically as a backup from my
Wipes.
wet wipes. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Dude, pro move, dude.
Oh,
Pro
don't
move.
judge me for knowing what he's talking
I mean,
about.
you too. I'm like, I just heard because like our friend Bowman was like, you know, when you poop too much and you got to use a wet wipe. Like, what the hell? No.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your
I'm out of
mind?
my-
I'm sorry. This is the 2000s. All right.
It's the teens. I think we're in the teens
It's
now.
the aughts. We're in the aughts.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
Which
Which
means
is you ought to use
No,
a wet one
I'm
on
sorry.
your butt.
That's not what Bowman said to me. What he said was he said well, you know when you have a poop and you have to go wet the toilet paper. No.
oh well, that's like in the 80s. In
See,
the
he's
80s,
in the
you had to
80s.
wet the toilet paper.
You know what makes no sense? The
What?
fact that you're like, oh, anything less than 3 ply for my asshole's not good. But then you won't have the ultimate. So a wet wipe
Yeah,
is
what's the
like
matter with you?
better. That's your 4 ply.
Holy shit! She just figured you out,
I
you
don't,
freak.
You see, I don't respect myself that much. I just want 3 ply.
I have a story to tell. I
Let's hear
didn't
it.
know about wet wipes really either. I have to admit,
When did you
I
learn?
was just all about. So I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna drop a name. Will Smith is notorious for advocating wet wipes,
That was a big name you dropped.
and he said,
He wiped your butthole?
"I don't want to
Will
talk
Smith
about."
wiped your butthole?
No,
Dude,
it
take
was-
all of them away.
I gotta take them off. If
Go
only
back
there
to
was a
zero.
way.
He
Go
was
back to
talking
zero.
about his love for the wet wipe, and he was saying he challenged everyone, and he goes, "If you've just done a mega turdo, my words, not his,
Mega turdo.
what you do, wipe your butt." Wipe it again. Wipe until you think you've got everything, and then use a wet wipe and see everything you missed. I couldn't
It's
unsee.
true! It's true!
I heard
I
that
don't
and I was
want to
like,
know.
"Whoa,
It's
I've
true.
been missing stuff."
See,
this
what-
whole time."
Yeah. yeah.
It's we're aware. I'm not really aware of like a lot of things humans do, but I found out recently within the past year, people do this things called eat each other's booties out.
You talking
the
about
hell-
salad tossing?
Salad tossing. I didn't know about that actually.
You know about salad
Guys,
tossing?
my innocence! Please think
People-
about my innocence.
See,
You're just getting
Listen,
Now,
we're
look.
hazing you right now.
Look.
You're
penetrating my innocence.
Like there's
wearing
there's
condoms,
a
though.
phrase eat the booty like groceries. I didn't know about
Eat
that
the
really.
booty like groceries?
I didn't know about that until recently. And like what you just said, there's stuff you missed. So if you're eating the booty like groceries,
Hold on, here's the thing really
you've
quick,
had
though.
some feces in your mouth.
Hold
Oh
on.
my
Before we
Oh.
listen, hold on. Before we talk about
I
that.
need a wet one on my eyes and
First
my
of
ears.
all, first of all, we want to thank the lovely girls who made us this bowl really
Thank
quick
you.
first. But hold on. If you like salad tossing is something that you prepare for. You go and take a shower, you clean yourself
I
out.
will
still-
not partake in this
See,
conversation.
I don't care. You could be I love women. I think they're the most beautiful thing on the earth I've ever seen.
Tell
It
them,
could be,
don't tell me.
It could be goddamn all those women that I talk about all the time. If she was like, "Will, I could only be with you if you eat the booty once," I'd be like, "Get the hell out of here. I loved you."
Wait, we're not done here, Maude. Don't reach
We're
in
not
there.
done here. What was
You
the
want to
question
move on,
even?
don't you?
What was the question?
Hold
even?
on.
What do you think about when doing chores?
Let's keep talking about poop really quick before we move on to this question. Hold on. Have you never used wet naps before, or wet wipes?
No, not on my butt.
Really?
No.
They're really lovely.
Okay, so
I don't even know what I've used them for.
It's like a passionate kiss. It's like that.
is.
It's like that dick that never learned how to kiss. It's like that's toilet paper, and then you get someone who grabs
Yeah.
your face and they're like.
you're like,
you're like-
never want to go back.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't.
Let me
You
paint a
don't poke
picture.
girls,
don't
Let me
poke.
paint a picture for you. William Haynes was born. Okay? One day William Haynes was born, what, in 1993 or something?
93.
Were you really
I'm
born
sorry.
in 1993?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
love
gonna
that you knew
fucking-
straight away.
No,
I
what
know.
that was
Everybody
gonna
does
say.
that. Everybody does that.
Okay, William Haynes was born in 1993.
Yeah.
That William Haynes was also born with just one butthole.
One butthole. I only
Just
have one.
The technology to give you a new one does not exist yet.
I think it might, but I
Not
feel like
yet.
okay, all right.
Unless you have that thing where you're backed up so much, then your mouth becomes a butthole.
Then your mouth is a butthole. Your mouth could be another butthole, but for all intents and purposes, we're talking about the butthole.
I feel like I
bad
see where you're
breath.
going. You're
What I'm
telling me
saying
I needed
is
to take care of my
Take
butthole.
care of your butthole, dude. Wiping your butt with toilet paper is like 1800s shit.
So now you can feel my pain because I accidentally bought one ply.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Should have done
I
it.
do,
Why
I
did you
do.
do that? Were you like,
an accident.
You don't. You bought one ply. That means you don't respect yourself.
One ply just turns into like shredded, like when you shred
Every time I
documents.
go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. You
If
come back and you got everything on your hand.
it's the kind of thing where it's like, I don't want to waste the paper, but it's like, I have to get through it to buy the next lot of toilet
That's
paper.
true.
You do. You have to get through it.
Or you can just use
That
that for
corporal
something
punishment because
else.
of the mistake. I'm paying the price.
Or find some
My drill
bums and be
sergeant's
like,
name was corporal punishment.
find some bums and be like, you want a new sweater? Take this. Just wrap it around you. And they'd be like, we don't want this crap.
That's
Oh.
insensitive.
I see what you
I
mean.
know homeless people.
The decoy.
Are you upset that you know homeless people?
I'm upset that you didn't think I know homeless people.
So I don't really think about much when I'm doing chores. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I do chores from time to time, I suppose. But I also pay someone to do my chores because I'm that kind of person. But if I was to think about something whilst doing some sort of chore, maybe like brushing my teeth or waiting for my coffee to get hot, I'll sometimes think about doing squats.
Doing squats?
Yeah,
Why?
I just do some squats. Incidental exercise. Because baby got booty!
Damn! Wait,
God damn! Don't eat it!
I would not eat it. I promise you.
Oh man! Speaking of squats
Too
and
close to
pooping, did you
home.
know that the greatest way to poop is with your legs up on
Yeah.
a table on a thing?
No.
That's why
Yeah.
there's a.
Have you done it?
Have you traveled internationally?
I haven't
There'll be
traveled
like diagrams
internationally.
on the toilet
They
being
show
like,
you.
don't sit on the lid when you're squatting to shit.
I was told you're supposed to, like, the correct position is like this. Because, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
when
that's
we
what
were
I'm talking
kids-
about.
Oh, I
a
thought
little
you
bit
meant
more
with the-
elevated. Look a little bit more
Shoot.
forward, I guess.
But Will, you can also do that. You can replicate that by putting something
talking-
under your feet.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
if you sit on the lid, if you, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
apparently good for your colon. It's good for your the movement.
My colon's cool. But,
TMI.
when I'm doing chores, I like to put on stand-up comedy. I like to listen to comedy
Okay.
always.
I don't think I could like pay attention to it.
I
I put
mean-
on like music.
Yeah.
I put on like oldies tunes and stuff.
Oldies tunes.
Put on a little Supremes.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let me show you what you can do with this. We have the Strensum's official topic launcher, and what we try to do is we try to place our topics here, fold it up.
You
any
can
way
move
you'd
this.
like.
I didn't know
You
that
can
till
move
for
this,
weeks.
and then
Oh,
you
I-
can
yeah.
try to launch it right at the lens.
You want to hit the lens? If you do that, you get points. We get to put it in
Not
the book.
gonna put any
I'd
pressure
roll
on
it
you,
up
but
more.
no guests have hit the lens yet.
I have not hit the lens yet. Wait, maybe I did. I think that's too far. That actually wasn't bad. If you had that right there, you might hit it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Steve.
Anyone else have a bad taste in their mouth after that conversation?
I was gonna go into
I-
the.
Oh, no, not because that.
Ah,
Just leave
salad
it-
She said salad tossing! And we were just talking about taste in her mouth.
I didn't taste anything. I promise you, I never will.
Can we talk about the even further progression of toilet paper technology and of like cleansing technology?
What, like the.
I'm talking about
the
the bidet.
yeah.
That's not either. Why would I want that?
Because it's amazing!
I
And it's
tried
probably
it
cold
once.
water.
Have you tried
I
it?
tried it once. I was in
And?
Hawaii, and I was like, what is this bartender doing?
Yeah, and you hit a
Violated.
falsetto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water didn't buy me dinner.
Wait, so did you enjoy it?
It was an unusual experience.
I know, but after that, you're like, I don't want to
I didn't
not
go
do
back
this.
again.
You didn't go back? You can buy them for your home. I don't know if you knew this.
Can you imagine? Hey, buddy, can I use your toilet? Yeah.
Okay, I have a story. I believe I've told this before. I got a bidet. No, I've told it before. I don't want to tell it again. And I don't care if you haven't heard it. Here we go. Daniel Ransley from Twitter says, there's a hippo with 3 legs, a lion with depression, and a snake with a cold. Who lives longest? Hashtag top ramen.
A snake breathes through its tongue sensory, so it doesn't need to breathe through its nose. So having a cold wouldn't actually congest.
Well, we
it
don't know
too
what kind of
much,
cold it
I
has.
guess.
Would
though,
you go to
'cause that's a
school,
head
too?
cold.
Did you go to school too? How do you know that about a snake?
You didn't know snakes
Why do you think
smell
it goes?
with their tongues?
No.
I think everybody knows.
Did you know
that.
flies taste with their feet?
Yes.
Did you know that flies vomit on things to digest the food?
Yes.
With puke?
What else you got? Come on, I'm like, yeah.
What do you know about rhinos?
They're horny.
Ah!
Can you click that for me?
We don't know what kind of cold this snake has. It could be like a stomach cold or something. Can you have stomach colds?
That was enough. I want my toy back.
There we go. What if he's got a stomach cold?
I think a depressed lion would be like, I don't know if I can kill this antelope, so I'm not going to.
Wait, what is it? A male or female lion?
A lioness.
Well, if it was a lioness, it would have been a lioness.
Because I don't know a whole bunch about the animal kingdom, but I've learned a lot that the male lions don't do jack. Like the Lion King was a lie. Mufasa, all he would have done was laid down all day.
Yeah. Well, they hunt, I think, don't they?
No, I think the female lions do most of the hunting.
Yeah, and
Wow,
then bring it
really?
to the man who eats before her.
Holy shit.
So maybe I want this lion to be depressed now.
Yeah, I mean that's why he's depressed. He's like, I'm actually not.
Do you think that's where like people
figured
got
it
the
out.
idea of being like having a hierarchy because of the animals?
because of the animals?
Possibly.
I think it's just they naturally do it for some reason. What?
I think the hippo with 3 legs is going to be okay.
I don't think so.
Well,
No,
actually,
no.
no. Wait, which one is missing? Actually,
No,
it
because
doesn't
look,
matter.
let's say the lion's depressed.
Okay.
Okay, but he's depressed about God knows what.
Well, Scar killed someone.
Sure, something like that.
They were all depressed.
And there's a hippo
during
with 3 legs right in front of him. Although, yeah, the depression would cause him to not want to even eat.
He's like, why do I even want to
It's
eat
not hungry,
this?
no appetite.
And just, I hate snakes. Just step on a snake.
the snake with
You
the
know what?
cold.
And I think the hippo could still do that with 3 feet.
All right,
Yeah.
well let's do it this way. The snake with the cold does not have access to modern antibiotics. It's
No.
gonna die out in the wilderness. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Dead. Snake's
And no
out.
one's gonna
Mind
care.
you, it's cold-blooded, so I don't know, would it still circulate well? Would it ever get a fever?
I mean, it,
Fever?
yeah, sure. Cold-blooded animals get fevers, right? Who's our resident
Do
scientist?
we have a marine biologist in the?
Do we have a marine?
It's the
here?
hippo. Great question.
It's
Thanks
the
so
hippo.
much.
Okay, hold on. I don't dare even go that quick through this one. This one has the hashtag top ramen. We got to spend some time on this
Wait,
one.
why is it top ramen?
Who knows? So the snake's dead. The lion with depression
Doesn't eat.
doesn't eat, so it
Dies.
probably dies. And the hippo with 3 legs is
Oh.
gonna get eaten by another predator.
Wait, no. So the snakes died first, right?
Sure.
So then the lion.
Snake's out of here.
The lion saw a dead snake and went, well, I can't run because I'm so upset. And so it would eat the dead snake. It catches the cold.
So lion's out.
Gone.
And
Lion gets
no
the
one
cold,
has
too.
the time to eat the
Okay,
hippopotamus.
so the hippo lives the longest.
Hippo lives longest.
You were right all along.
Hot pockets.
Anything about top ramen you guys want to say? It's
Pretty top.
It's the tops.
Would you wear a top made out of ramen?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, where? What? Where? You know what?
Has someone ever made a top made out of ramen?
I think that's what the hashtag top ramen is all. Oh, not bad. Most
close.
impressive.
Thank you.
Jane writes, what's the best sweet and salt combination to you? Like popcorn in combination with chocolate.
Oh, you don't even need to combine things to make the best sweet and
Man,
salty combination. Are you
Steve,
ready
I
for
hate that
this?
you're all healthy now. My old Steve would eat snacks at 2 in the morning.
I know,
We'd go
man.
get
I was
Slurpees
a
at
snacksman.
7-Eleven and watch Ali G.
I know.
Now
I
you're
know.
like, ooh, I need kale chips. No!
I mean, it's. I'm gonna live longer, Will. Don't you like that?
No! We're both dying young.
I'll run the show when you guys die then.
Go for it.
Okay. Actually, no, women live longer than men.
They do.
Yes, and right-handed people live longer than left-handed people.
Yes, I'm
So
right-handed.
if you're a
Really?
left-handed male,
Sorry, Darren, you're gonna die soon.
you're gonna die soon.
Oh, you gonna get into a car wreck.
That has nothing to do with his left-handedness.
Nope.
Potentially.
So okay, favorite salty and sweet combination. Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna blow
Yeah.
your minds.
All right.
Kettle corn. Boom. Kettle corn.
What's kettle
You know
corn?
what kettle corn
you don't know
is?
what kettle corn? They don't have that in Australia.
They don't have that in London.
You didn't know what an emu was.
I knew what an emu. I said it was like an ostrich, but it's just, it's different.
What's kettle corn?
Okay, so kettle corn is like, it could be anywhere from a sweet and salty popcorn, or it could be coated in like a caramel almost.
Oh, so it's just popcorn.
Well, it's popcorn that's like
Flavored.
sweetened.
Can I take a second and say, why do people eat popcorn?
Oh my God, you need to leave because
No.
popcorn is delicious.
No, let's be
It's
honest.
kind of forced on you. It's because
forced
it's
on you.
synonymous with movies.
Mhm.
Now you smell that, you're like, I need to watch a movie. And
Yeah.
that's very clever for whoever created popcorn.
Mhm.
Because it's like everyone has to like it.
I love
Actually, it
this.
was the Native Americans that created popcorn.
Are you serious? Are you frills? Are you trill? It was Orville G. Redenbacher. Orville Redenbacher. I don't know who created
Oral
it.
Red.
But like I get
Oil
popcorn.
Longhorns
I like the way it smells,
Yeah.
but the way it's in your teeth and you just keep thinking about it for the rest of the day, I don't dig it.
I mean, I don't know. I fucking love popcorn, man. There was a time when I knew people that worked at a movie theater, and I would go to that movie theater, and at the end of the day, what they do is they shove all the popcorn that didn't get eaten from the machine into these giant clear garbage bags, essentially,
chuck 'em.
and then they would chuck
and they
them.
put a
Yeah.
hole in it. Mhm.
And guess what? I would go over there and be like,
I'll just take it off your head.
I'm real desperate and I want some more snacks.
listen, I'm depressed, so can I have your giant
Look,
bag of popcorn?
Look, I don't feel really good about myself, so I'm gonna eat myself.
I'm
to death.
really sad. So I had a giant bag of popcorn in the closet of my teenage room for months that we would all share while watching movies.
You know, I can't lie to you because, like, I know the reason why I don't drink is because, like, I know I have an addictive personality. I talked about
All or
it.
nothing.
I love pie. Whenever I get sad, when I used to live right down the street from a grocery store, I used to be like, ooh, it's 10:30, store closed about half an hour, feeling real sad about my day-to-day, going to Vons. Walk down to Vons, get this 11-inch apple pie, eat half of it, go to sleep. That was my day. If I drank alcohol, I'd be like, ooh, it's about 10:30, time to turn up.
Yeah, time to get some Jameson and Coca-Cola.
And Coca-Cola. I don't know what they do, so I get you. It's
Yeah.
comforting.
It is comforting.
Pies are different in Australia as well. pies are savory, and there's like minced meat in it, kind of deal.
What
the hell?
No.
I don't want that.
Wait,
Whoa.
Can you get that here?
There's like one place, and it didn't do it justice.
Is it Pie Hole?
No.
What the hell?
Pie Face? Has anyone heard of Pie Face? That's Australian, I think.
I feel like that's a racist term.
really
No, there's a place called
delicious.
Pie Hole across from Worst Coochie.
And if it closes down, it's
What
like,
the hell?
shut your pie hole.
Yeah, no, it's a real
You
place.
had to make a worst
No,
coochie.
I swear. It's
worst coochie.
Well, it's either... Well, I mean, if you're German, you say it like Worst Kush.
Worst
Worst
coochie.
coochie.
I tuned out for like 10 seconds, and now I'm so lost.
He's telling me about a place called Worst Coochie. In America, coochie's a term for yeah. And the worst coochie, why would I ever step into anywhere called Worst Coochie?
Well, it's a German place.
I'm
and
not
it
gonna
means
eat that.
something different in German.
You want me
Coochie
to-
is a slang term. Okay? Do you understand?
A worse coochie. It's like you walk in, they're like, how's your day?
Yeah.
Is that the guy from Men in Black?
It's great. It's delicious. They have fucking truffle-coated fries, and they're delicious.
I want to eat a Worst Coochie.
Hell yeah, we're going.
Worst Coochie, man. Let's go to Worst Coochie.
Pie Hole. There's a place called Pie Hole, and I don't know if they have savory pies, but I want a savory pie. I like quiche.
Yeah, it's like
Quiche
that,
is like
but on
savory
roads.
pie.
Oh yeah, I like
Delicious.
quiche.
What is minced meat? Can you tell me what that is?
It went around the top.
Minced meat. It's like what in is lasagna? Like
Lasagna.
the meat of a lasagna.
Oh,
that's
sure.
what minced-
So it's like ground beef.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I want to go to Australia.
I want a
It
pie
seems
with
like a
ground
good
beef
place.
in it.
Dude.
My new life goal, number 1, get the Tonight Show. Be the greatest comedy dude of all time.
Let's not aim that high.
Yeah,
That's number
super
1.
high,
Realistic.
bro.
I'm a goddamn king of the pirates. Number 2, have all pie from every country. Well, try a pie from every country.
Yeah.
Number
All
3,
right, that one's a little more doable.
number 3, join Drake's crew. I just want to hang out with him. I want to be Drake's like pet. I want
be the bag boy?
I want him if he's having a bad day. I want him to be like, I need a couple compliments. I'd be like, Yo, Drake, you the best, man. Look, you rock that jean suit tight, man.
How long could you keep that up?
A long time.
Like, would you be lying to
Would you
yourself?
make
Hell
out
no.
with Drake?
Huh?
Would you make
If
out
he
with
wanted me to,
Would you tongue him?
yeah.
Would you eat his
Like-
butthole?
Wow, you didn't say no right away!
You're still thinking about
Wow, guys, would you tongue Drake's butthole? Let us know in the comments down below. And also, Maude Garrett, you're great. Thank
guys.
you for coming on the show. Where can
Nice.
we find you and your stuff? What do you do?
Where
on
can we
the-
see
on
you?
the internet?
I'm on like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, Maude Garrett.
We'll put all that in the description.
Oh yeah.
What about your AMC stuff? You want to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that
I
at
do
all?
it. I talk about Star Wars every week. AMC's Jedi Council.
I think I talked about what more is there to talk about? It
I
happened.
have talked about Star Wars for over 40 hours in the last 7 months alone.
You can talk about Star Wars
Straight.
forever, dude.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Everything.
It happened. I mean, there's a new movie
Every
coming out.
creature in the Star Wars universe has a story.
Do you know what a Rodian is?
No.
We talk about it on the show.
Dude, Greedo. Greedo is a Rodian. Rodian? Rodian?
Rodian?
You ever been on Star Tours at Disneyland?
I've never been to Disneyland.
I went there a couple days ago, the first time.
How long
in
have you
10
lived
years.
in Los Angeles?
2 years.
We just got passes, so we'll take you.
My favorite
Yay!
ride is the Matterhorn.
Let's
My
do it.
favorite ride is the pirate one.
My favorite ride is Indiana Jones.
You guys fighting over me?
Yeah, I want to take Maude to the Disneyland.
I want to take Ma to a pie shop.
I want to take Maude to the worst coochie.
No!
Guys, thanks for watching Table Talk. If you want to submit topics, you can use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or you can go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed. Go to the appropriate thread and type in your topics there. Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you for coming, Maude.
I'm so glad we got to talk about the things that we did.
We talked about
Just
poop
one
and
more
pie
for good
and-
old times.
Yay!
It finished with 8.